Hey everyone, I know I was away for a little while, but I'm back. I was just simply caught up in life, work, basically had some family problems as well, but thank God it's all sorted now. So also for those of you who have subscribed to my channel because of the Watchtower and the Jehovah's Witness contents, I'm right in the middle of researching for my next longer video, so stay with me. I'm not going to disappoint you, but I just need a little more time to get everything together. And I'll be right with you on that one. But just a couple of days ago I was reading Revelation chapter 20 and verses 14 and 15, so right on the end of chapter 20. And I discovered that as I was reading, I kind of find myself going down in this rabbit hole. It's kind of like follow like a line of crumbs. And I took a bunch of notes, like it's right here, but I'm not going to bore you with my cat scratching, so I'm going to put all the text and all the passages on the screen for you. But this is going to be really quick, so come with me to this little journey. Verse 14 and 15. Now before I read it, I know this is talking about the second death and the lake of fire, so I'm not going to go super deep into it because you can spend an entire trimester in theocratic schools or something, you know, discussing this and learning about it. But for now, I just want to show you where the words are actually taking us. Okay, so follow me. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. So who's going to be cast in the lake of fire? Them whose names are not in the book of life. So what is this book of life? I'm sure I've heard this somewhere. Of course, Jesus said it in Revelation chapter 3, verse 5. Let's go there. He says, "He that overcometh, the same shall be clothed in white raiment, and I will not blot out his name out of the book of life, but I will confess his name before my Father and before his angels." So whose name he will not blot out from the book of life? Those who are overcometh. And also notice he said he will not blot it out. That means these names are already in. He says he will not blot it out. But these are just thoughts for maybe another video. So these names who are in the book of life are not going to be blotted out because they are overcometh. Again, I'm sure I heard this expression before. Who is that overcometh? Well, the Apostle John is talking about it in his first apostolic letter, chapter 4 and verse 4. He says, "Ye are of God, little children, and have overcame them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world." Now, who has overcome them? Ye are little children who are of God. And who are the them? He answers that in verse 1. It's about the false prophets and the spirit of the Antichrist. But these little children who are of God are overcame them. Why? Because he who is in them is greater than them who is on the world. And just in the next chapter, chapter 5, he also mentions that again in verses 4 and 5. He says, "For whatsoever is born of God overcometh the world, and this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith." Who is he that overcometh the world? But he that believeth that Jesus is the Son of God. So in verse 4, he already hints who is that who has overcome. But just to emphasize the answer to this question, in verse 5, he says, "Who is he that overcometh the world? But he who had believed that Jesus is the Son of God." So whosoever that is born of God, because they believe that Jesus is the Son of God, is the one who had overcome it. And because he that is in us is greater than he that is on the world. So who is he who is in us, who is greater than he that is in the world? The one who has actually overcome it. John chapter 16 verse 33. "These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world." So we have overcome the world because Jesus has overcome the world, and now he's living inside of us. So now we are overcomers through him. But it's only coming through the new birth. John chapter 3 verse 3. "Jesus answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of God." And verse 7. "Marvel not that I said unto thee, ye must be born again." So we need this spiritual birth. We need this second birth in order to see the kingdom, in order for Christ to dwell inside of us. And that comes through faith in Him, what He has accomplished, what He has achieved, and now He's imputing all that onto us as we have done it, through faith. So through that He gives us a new birth. That makes us to be overcomers, and because of that our names are not going to get blotted out of the book of life, and that leads us not getting into the lake of fire. So I hope you were able to follow me. I just thought it was super interesting to follow the words in the passages and just to see where the crumbs taking us. If you have a different understanding, please let me know. Put it in the comment section. For now, that was it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you in the next video. God bless you all, I love you all, and we see you soon. Bye.